We turned catching Pokemon into a game of Guess Who. We'll guess by catching a Pokemon, then asking a yes or no question our caught Pokemon must be a yes answer to. The first person to win 3 rounds wins the whole thing.
So I've caught my Pokemon.
Alrighty. Our first guess captures. Got all of Johto to explore. And what kind of questions should we ask? It's this first round, you got to eliminate as many Pokemon as possible.
This is a video where the strategy is going to evolve. I'm going to hold my cards close to my vest and we will see who actually has good strategy and then we'll yoink.
Alrighty. Once you've caught it, ask me your first question.
I caught Donphan. And my question is going to be, is your Pokemon a single typed Pokemon?
Yes, it is.
Well, time to cross a lot of things off.
All right, John, I caught Stantler, and I was going to ask the same question you did, but I've decided to change it up. Does your Pokemon have a member of its evolutionary line in another generation?
No.
Okay.
Strategy I will be yoinking, I fear.
I don't know whether it's gonna cross off more or less than the single dual type question though. Now I'm looking at the Pokemon I did not cross off, and I'm trying to figure out what's the most effective way to eliminate as many of them as possible. And it might just be another broad question.
Yeah, so you can catch a Pokemon you crossed off, right? It's just the question that matters.
Correct.
I might go one and done. This is the question I wanted to ask and I immediately found something.
Okay, what is it?
I caught Heracross and my question is your Pokemon bipedal? Okay, is it standing on 2 legs?
Yes, it is, John.
Ooh, okay. Oh boy, okay, there's gonna be a few question marks there.
There's a little bit more ambiguity to this game versus actual Guess Who. Like Guess Who, it's like, you know, do they have a beard? Where this is like, what is a leg?
Time to get the crossing off.
All right, John, I've captured my second guess Pokemon.
Let's hear it.
I caught Entei. Is yours a single typed Pokemon?
No.
All right, we'll kill them all.
Whoa, 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 wait a minute.
Okay, I found what I want to catch.
Oh, already? Oh, wow, all right.
I had a specific question in mind, so I found it, so hurry on.
I don't know exactly what I want to ask. It's a lot more difficult to get the right question when there's only so many Pokemon left here, so forgive me. I'm gonna fly around in strategeries.
That is understandable.
I think this works. I think this works.
All right.
All right, Mikey. The Pokemon I caught is Pichu. And my question is, does your Pokemon have a special typing?
Interesting. No.
Physical type. Okay. Okay. That's crossing off a lot.
John, I caught Hoot Hoot. Is your Pokemon a flying type?
Yes.
Weirdly enough, most of the remaining Pokemon were flying type, so I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be.
Now it gets tough to define the right Pokemon even.
I have something here that could work for a good question, but it's like, it's a risk versus reward situation. Like if it pays off, it's amazing. If it doesn't, then it's not very helpful.
I don't know what question I want to throw out there yet. Like the pool of Pokemon I have is so interesting. It is like a billion normal types, a rock and a few punchy guys. So it's like, I don't know if I really want to do typing. I don't know if I want to try to find like a color or something. I don't know.
I'm worried we're thinking too deeply, John.
No such thing. This is an important video, Mikey. It's a part of JMC Season 3 World Tour, of course.
And we are nearing the end. After this episode, it's only the Kanto episode and the finale. Ha-ha! It is I, Grunty Boy, and I need your assistance. I am on a quest for coziness. The weather's chilly, my hot cocoa is steaming, my slippers are fuzzy, but it still feels like I'm missing something. A good cozy video game. Goodness, yes, that's exactly it! Well, then I can easily recommend to you Disney Dreamlight Valley, the sponsor of today's video. The village has been afflicted by the mysterious forgetting, and you can help save it by collecting materials, constructing decorations, and forming bonds with famous Disney and Pixar characters. It's super chill, packed with countless hours of content that's regularly added to, and it's really fun to customize your village how you want. Wow, really seems like you've been having fun with it. Yeah. I recently got Wally to join my village, which I was really excited about because not only is he one of my favorites, but also his house is a truck.
That is objectively excellent.
I know! There's lots of characters to spend time with, including Sally from Disney Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, who was just added. You should absolutely check out Disney Dreamlight Valley using the link in the description below.
I'll do that at once. My coziness shall know no bounds. Ta-ta!
All right, I found a Pokemon. It wasn't one of the ones that I have left, but it works for the question I want to ask.
Same. Oh, this question's gonna be chaos.
Mine might be a little chaos too.
So I caught Cleffa, and my question is, does your Pokemon have brown anywhere on its body? And I will list out the Pokemon that I am considering so that we do not have any shenanigans. Sentret, Sudowoodo, Teddiursa is technically classified as a brown Pokemon even though it looks orange, so I'm gonna count Teddiursa. Ursaring, Smeargle, Tyrogue, and I think Hitmontop is tan, so I won't consider that.
No.
Okay, so all the ones I just listed I can cross off.
Correct.
Woo! We got through that, baby. We did it.
John, I caught Sudowoodo. Does your Pokemon have green anywhere on its body? So specifically, that would be Natu, Xatu, Hoppip, Skiploom, and Ho-Oh.
Yes, it does have some green.
Alrighty.
That worked out way better than it should have for both of us. Yeah, now is the question, do we just start guessing willy-nilly? Do we try to, oh man, this is tough.
I know what I want to ask. I just got to find something that works. Ideally, one of the remaining Pokemon, because that would make it easier to find it again.
I caught Girafarig, and while it doesn't have a lot of pink on it, it has some, and my question is, does your Pokemon have any pink on its body? I will list out the pink Pokemon. It would be Blissey, Miltank, and I'm pretty confident the Porygon 2 is pink.
No, it does not.
Very interesting. Coin flip coming right up.
Well, John, considering the dire straits you've now put me in, I was gonna ask another info gathered question, but I am in grave danger. I'm taking the 20% shoot from the hip. Because my thinking is, I have 5 Pokemon left, I can eliminate 3 or 2. However, that means the best I can do is make it a coin flip coming after yours. This is my only shot to try and leapfrog you, I think. So I'm shooting from the hip. John, is your Pokemon Ho-Oh? Because that is what I am about to catch. I didn't throw the ball. John, I'm catching Ho-Oh. Is your Pokemon Ho-Oh?
We've played enough games in this season of the JMC for you to know it, of course, is Ho-Oh.
Bang! Bang!
When I see one person comment, I don't know how he beats John. John's the luckiest man in the world. I'm gonna have some choice words for that individual. Some very choice words.
My Pokemon was Hitmontop. Let's catch our guesses.
Might as well.
Then I get to go first, not because I won the last round, just because I went second last round.
Question I want to ask is so stupid.
Oh, then you should absolutely ask it.
I don't know if it's a good one. I can see what you think of the question. I was going to ask, does it have circular eyes? I mean, I think we'd be debating every Pokemon.
Alrighty, John, I've caught my guess Pokemon.
Okay.
I caught Quillfish.
Okay.
And my question is, does your Pokemon or any member of its evolutionary line have an alternate form? This includes regional variants, mega evolutions, and Gigantamaxes. It does not include Paradox because those are a different species.
I'm now just so worried I'm gonna answer wrong, but I'm very confident. No, it does not.
Okay.
See, that was a really good question. My question is really dumb. Screw it. How lucky can you get? Let's have fun. Let's have fun, baby. You're either gonna get a lot of 20%ers or it's gonna fall off a cliff. So why not have a little fun? I'm gonna catch Smoochum.
Okay.
Is your Pokemon's mouth closed in sprite form? Now, I will tell you all the Pokemon that I believe have open mouths. Chikorita, Meganium.
Please don't do this.
Okay, what's the answer?
You ask, does it have an open mouth or does it not have an open? What was the question? Just repeat it to me.
Is its mouth open? Mouth, beak, whatever the mouth it has, is it open?
No, it is not open.
Not the answer I was hoping for.
I have found another Pokemon that is stupid. And by that I mean, I found another Pokemon that works for a stupid question.
Yeah, there we go.
Screw it. We're here to entertain. All right, John, I caught Bellossom. And my question is, does your Pokemon have 2 or more protrusions on the top of its head that are not ears? Politoed has 1, so it'd be no. Hoppip has 2 leaves, so it would be yes.
The answer is no.
All right, time to cross off some protrusion Pokemon.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take advantage of whatever is going on the other side and just be boring. I already went for a ridiculous question. So this time, I'm gonna catch Flaffy, and I'm gonna ask you, is your Pokemon singularly typed?
No.
Okay.
Okay, you work for my purposes.
Do you work for mine? I have no idea.
I'm just gonna huck it. I'm gonna be fast with it. I gotta ask some more boring questions because I was kind of lame earlier. I mean, it was fun, but I was lame, which I feel like it's just my entire brand. Like so uncool that you like come back around and be like a little cool, you know?
Yeah, man, yeah.
John, I caught Yanma, and my question is, can your Pokemon evolve?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We can eliminate all of the fully evolved Pokemon.
I'm doing another color question.
Oh, goody.
I'm catching Scizor, and my question is, does your Pokemon have any red on its body?
Yes, it does have red on its body.
Woo, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna do a boring question just because I need to try and claw this back. And it actually works out to almost exactly half and half of the Pokemon I have remaining.
Ooh, interesting.
John, I caught Natu. Is your Pokemon dual type?
Mikey, my Pokemon is indeed dual typed.
Alrighty.
I think my question also gets it down to half, so I gotta go for it. I caught Flaffy, and my question is, does your Pokemon stand on 2 feet?
Yes, it does stand on 2 feet.
Okay, okay. Can I ask a question before I catch anything?
Depends on the question. I guess, yeah, you can ask the question. I just may not answer it depending on what the question is.
That's just a clarifying question. Delibird doesn't have wings, right? Like it doesn't have, it's a bird, but there's no wings on it. It's like a penguin. They don't have wings.
Oh man.
Do you think Delibird has wings?
It can fly.
That is not the question.
I would consider them wings, yeah, because it can fly.
Isn't it a penguin?
I mean, it's based on a penguin, yeah, but it can fly, and it's gotta be using its wings to fly.
So Drifloon has wings because it can fly?
No, but like, if you look at a Delibird fly, it is flapping its wings.
Doesn't he flap his flippers?
Well, no, if it's a flipper, if it's only ever used for swimming.
Many unbearable moments later.
So if I asked you if Empoleon had wings, you would say that has wings.
No, I would say no because Empoleon cannot fly. What is the criteria for flipper? It says a broad, flat limb without fingers used for swimming. But then if you say define wing, a modified forelimb that bears large feathers and is used for flying. Okay, we can't go with that because
You get the idea.
you wanna define them as flippers, fine.
Yes.
Just so we can move on from this.
My argument actually, like it makes the odds worse for me. It wasn't like this was just more, I felt very strongly on this point, not like, haha. Yeah, this actually, like, I could get lucky here. It is definitely worse for me. I was just I believe strongly in this.
She's gonna cut out most of that conversation.
She is going to cut out quite literally every word we uttered in that conversation in discuss.
I have a question I want to ask. I spent so much time on Bulbapedia and not looking for Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Okay, I found one of the possible options. John, I caught Piloswine, and my question is your Pokemon ground type?
No.
Darn it. That would have been so helpful if it was.
I'm catching my Pokemon, and that will be Scizor. And after our very long discussion on what Pokemon have wings, does your Pokemon have wings?
Yes, it does have wings.
Yeah. Again, I was not arguing for me.
John, I caught Natu, and I am going to ask the same question that I asked earlier, does your Pokemon have green on its body?
No, it does not.
I actually think it leaves me with only 2 because somehow I missed Shuckle earlier on the evolution question.
So I actually need to just take it. I need to do the Mikey and then get it wrong and then be really bitter about it. This is okay. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna catch this Pokemon and I'm just gonna see if I'm right. I caught Hoot-Hoot. Is it Hoot-Hoot?
No, it is not.
Well, there goes my chances.
All right, John. I found one of the 2 Pokemon I have left. So I'm going to catch Smoochum. Is your Pokemon Smoochum?
No. Oh. I caught Scizor. Is your Pokemon Scizor?
Yes, it is.
Yes! Nice!
I lost the coin flip. All right, John, I have caught my Pokemon.
Me too, partner. Me too.
And you get to guess first this time.
I'm like really trying to think of a unique one, but also not an incredibly stupid one. Maybe a little stupid.
The thing is, it's a risk versus reward. If you ask a very specific question and it pays off, you're very golden.
Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Mikey, I caught Pineco. Can your Pokemon evolve?
Yes, it can.
Okay.
I'm also gonna ask an evolution question.
Interesting.
All right, John, I have caught Slugma. And my question is, are there exactly 2 members of its evolutionary line?
Yes.
There are exactly 2?
Yes.
Okay.
I was still writing things down, but this kind of just, it feels like a Pokemon of destiny. Might just catch it and then figure out the question after.
Okay.
Ooh, very interesting. Ooh, I actually think this is a really good question here. I think this is gonna like really cut it in half. I caught your favorite Miltank, and my question is your Pokemon singularly typed? Single typed? One type, uno type, no dose.
It is indeed single typed.
Nice, okay. Unfortunately, not Miltank though.
True.
Could get it in evolution soon.
I'd rather it didn't.
Twice the nipples.
I'm thinking about a question that is another like weird body part one.
Oh no, oh gosh.
I'm just gonna be kind of boring with it, but it's a very good question. That's why it gets asked a lot. John, I caught Meganium, and so I am also going to ask, is your Pokemon... Ooh, changing my mind last second.
The audible, okay.
Is your Pokemon fully evolved?
No.
Alrighty.
Oh, I could do something a little different. A little cheeky. Oh me, oh my. All right, I'm catching Smeargle, Mikey. I'm catching Smeargle. An artist and a scholar. A lot don't know that. Multiple doctorates. And Smeargle also has a tail. Does your Pokemon have a visible tail?
Yes, it does.
All right, it was more of a fun question than a genius question.
All right, John, I caught Gligar, and my question is, in its Heart Gold Soul Silver Sprite, can you see at least one of its teeth?
Yes.
Oh, baby, that helps cut it down.
All right, Mikey, I've caught Bayleaf, and my question is about colors, as it always is at this point. Does your Pokemon have any yellow on its body?
Yes, it does have yellow on it.
Woo, that was big. Okay.
I wasn't gonna go for the guess here. I was gonna cut it down one more time.
That would be smart.
John, I am catching Houndour, and my question is it a dog?
No.
I was hoping it would be a dog.
I want to be cheeky here, but no. Pichu is not a starter Pokemon. I can't be that cheeky. I caught Bayleaf. Is your Pokemon a starter Pokemon?
No, it is not.
Okay. Oh, I swung. I missed.
Well, I'm about to do the same. See if I miss. John, I caught Gligar. Is your Pokemon Gligar?
No, it is not.
Man, that was the only one of the 3 I knew where it was.
It makes you feel any better? I don't know where any of the 5 of your Pokemon are. Yeah, I just have to take a shot. I don't think this is it. I caught Pichu. Is your Pokemon Pichu?
No, it is not.
That's a swing and a miss. I did an entire twirl like a cartoon.
Well, you might have one more chance. Kind of depends on how this goes for me. John, I caught Remoraid. Is your Pokemon Remoraid?
Yeah, it's Remoraid.
Aha! Bing, bang, boom! Shout out to the teeth question. Let's catch our round 4 Pokemon.
I've got my Pokemon for this round.
Excellent. I will guess shortly. All right, John, I'm gonna throw it back.
Hey, yo.
I'm going to throw back to the first round and ask the same question I started this video with. I caught Misdreavus, and my question is, are any members of its evolutionary line in another generation? This does not include alternate forms.
The answer to your question is N-O.
All right, thank you.
I almost caught a Pokemon and then asked if the Pokemon was smiling, but let's see. What question could I ask with you? I don't want to ask things that are too basic, but sometimes you just have to basic it up, you know?
Wear your Uggs, get a pumpkin spice latte.
You know what? Yeah, you've sealed your fate. I'm just gonna ask the most boring question possible.
Oh.
I am catching Quilava, and my question that I am still figuring out is...
Many minutes later.
Does your Pokemon's first name start with a letter after M in the alphabet?
Okay, to clarify, you're asking whether my Pokemon's name starts with N, N as in Nancy, or any letter after N in the alphabet. The answer is no.
I was trying to be creative for this one.
John, I caught Sunkern, and does your Pokemon's name have exactly 2 syllables?
No.
All right.
I caught Espeon, and as I always ask Mikey, is your Pokemon singularly typed?
No.
Never is. That's what I said last time.
I'm just gonna catch Misdreavus again, because I found it and it works for this very boring question. Can your Pokemon evolve?
No.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I think this is good. I feel good about this question. I don't care if it's basic. It's the question to ask. All of the cool kids are doing it. I'm catching Snubble, and my question is, can your Pokemon evolve?
Hey, I'm a cool kid.
That's what they say.
Yes, it can evolve.
I had a lot of Pokemon left that couldn't evolve, so it just felt good.
I'm in amazing shape if this is a yes. No. I'm actually in amazing shape if your answer is no.
Okay.
John, I caught Celebi. Does your Pokemon have exactly 3 syllables in its name?
Yes, it does.
Darn. Okay.
Well, Mikey, I'm taking after one of the greatest Guess Who players of all time, who came up with one of the classic questions used in every game. I caught Snubble. Does your Pokemon have exactly 2 protrusions on its head, including ears?
That was weird with the ears, I'm sorry. No.
Okay.
John, I'm catching Natu yet again, and my question is your Pokemon a flying type?
No.
Son of a biscuit!
I'm catching Scizor, and I'm asking you if your Pokemon has wings.
No, it does not.
Okay.
I think I gotta do another one of my Hail Marys. It's worked once before. The chances are lower this time. 1 out of 7 instead of 1 out of 5.
That's my lucky number. You're gonna hurt me.
John, is your Pokemon Magcargo?
No. I was ready to walk off set. Okay, I'm gonna catch my Pokemon, Mikey. I'm taking my 1 in 3 shot. I have caught Larvitar. That is my guess.
You got it. What was yours?
Ampharos.
Well, John, we both won 2. It all comes down to this. I am catching my Pokemon.
Shuckle, you will be mine. It would be the most legendary moment in JMC history if I caught Shuckle and then your first guess was Shuckle and the video just ended.
It would be legendary, but it would feel very scripted.
Man, I had someone comment that our videos are so scripted and they assumed in the Battleship video we were gonna have the classic scripted me come back from behind and win. And I was like, all right, so you think our videos are scripted because the thing you thought would happen to prove it was scripted didn't happen? Oh, do I have a dumb question that is dying to escape from my lips? Real dumb hours over here. Oh God. Okay, I'm about to ruin the video with a stupid question that we will debate every Pokemon over.
Okay, well, I mean, at least it's at the end. If they've gotten this far, that's already a pretty good chunk of watch time.
I'm catching Ladybug.
Okay.
Does your Pokemon also not have any fingers or toes? Basically, does it have fingers or toes or little nubs?
So you phrased the question as, does it not have fingers and toes? And the answer is no. So to be clear, it does have fingers and or toes.
Okay, let me go through the nub Pokemon.
All right. Well, now I don't want to, but I feel like I have to ask another stupid one.
Yeah, let's go.
John, I'm catching Pupitar, and my question is, does it have blue on its body?
My Pokemon does have blue. Mikey, I have rules with these things. The first question, very ridiculous and unique. The second question, always the same. I got Kingdra. Is your Pokemon tool type?
No.
Oh, he changed it up.
John, I caught Stantler, and my question is your Pokemon the bottom of its evolutionary line? Meaning nothing can evolve into it.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch a Ho-Oh. And I'm gonna ask a question that I really like. It was clever. Is your Pokemon one of the 3 starter types?
Interesting. Yes.
And never steer me wrong.
As I catch this Lantern, is your Pokemon dual type?
Yeah, it's 2 types.
Okay.
I'm catching my Pokemon. They call it Kingdra. Is your Pokemon a water type?
Yes.
Okay.
I am catching Flaffy. And my question is, does your Pokemon have exactly 2 arms and 2 legs?
The answer is yes. It does have 2 arms and 2 legs exactly.
Okay.
This could be really similar to the first round because I'm gonna cut it in half. And if you wanted to take a shot again, you could.
I know, oh my God.
I really just want to take a guess just for the fun of it, but that'd be stupid. So instead, I'm gonna tell you, I caught Chikorita. And my question is your Pokemon a starter?
No.
Okay, well, I'm glad that I did not just go with a starter and guess it.
So how much have you cut it down to now?
3.
Oh God. I think the 20% shot is just too low. I know I got so lucky earlier, but like it's been insane. So I'm gonna go back to my age-old Team Sky question. I'm gonna catch Natu again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask you, is it a flying type?
No.
Oh, that cuts it to 3.
I may go out a loser, but I'm not going out a loser because I didn't trust in the frogs. I'm catching Politoed. Is your Pokemon Politoed?
No.
You know what? I can hang my hat and accept the loss there. Politoed would have crushed me.
Well, let's see if you get to guess again. I'm throwing a ball.
I caught it.
John, is your Pokemon Quagsire?
Nope.
Oh, man.
No, it's Quagsire.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes!
I had no idea where the other 2 Pokemon you had were, so that was, yeah.
My Pokemon was Suicune, and I genuinely think it might be the 1% encounter on the cliffside of Mount Silver.
That is a way to win. Very deserved. And that means you got the boon, the benefit for Johto in the eventual finale for the 3rd season of the JMC.
And if you want to catch up on the series playlist is up on the screen, and the next episode, the Kanto episode, over on John's channel, if it's up. It'll be the last episode before the finale, so you're not going to want to miss it.